first thing first is, do you know your blood type? Everybody keeps saying EWF, so let's do it. Let's go. What's your blood type? Because first things first, before you get on any supplements, you should be eating for your blood type. Meaning you are eliminating the things that are harmful to you. That's what all this boils down to, y'all. Okay? You're eating things that are causing the distress in your body, that are causing the dis-ease in your body. So unless we get to the root of the cause, you're just going to be taking supplements that aren't going to do anything. And you're not going to give my shit a bad name. I remember going to this concert. This is my first concert. I was 13 when I saw them. So what it says for blood type B: cycling, hiking, tennis, group activities, those things B's gravitate towards. Okay? But more than high intensity, consistent works better for y'all. So if you're doing something active 4 or 5 days a week, that's better for y'all. Okay? So, as far as what it is that bees are susceptible to, it's all neuro. So let's get into the foods. Let's get into the foods. What it says about blood type B, you are known as the nomad. I like swimming but can't anymore because of your asthma. Are you blood type B? Well, thank you. Okay, come on with the gifts. That was cute. That was cute. Are you blood type B with the asthma? Your wife calls you a nomad. Y'all get bored. Y'all get bored real easy. And if you have asthma and you're blood type B, are you eating bread? Are you eating wheat products? Anything with wheat? I bet you're eating wheat. Wheat leads to asthma, and bees are not supposed to have no wheat. It's more than just breads. You love bread. That's why you have asthma. I had asthma. I was on albuterol. I don't have asthma anymore. Type O and type A seem to be the polar opposites in many respects, but type B can best be described as idiosyncratic, with utterly unique and sometimes chameleon-like characteristics. In many ways, type B resembles type O so much that the two seem related. Then suddenly, type B will take on a totally unfamiliar shape, one that is peculiarly its own. You might say that type B represents a sophisticated refinement in the adaptive journey, an effort to join together divergent peoples and cultures. On the whole, the sturdy and alert type Bs are usually able to resist many of the most severe diseases common to modern life, such as heart disease and cancer, even when That's the first time I've ever seen that. Thank you so much. That was super cute. On the whole, the sturdy and alert type Bs are usually able to resist many of the most severe diseases common to modern life. I didn't mean to do that. Well, it is the next song. I was trying to turn it down some. Even when you do contract these diseases, you are more than likely to survive them. Yet, because type Bs are somewhat offbeat, your system seems to be more prone to exotic neuroimmune system disorders such as multiple sclerosis, lupus, and chronic fatigue syndrome. Are any of you guys suffering from those things? Who here has an autoimmune disease? Chapter 11. Oh, yeah, also, the B. Are you eating corn? In my experience, a type B who carefully follows the recommended diet can often bypass severe disease and live a long and healthy life. The type B diet is balanced and wholesome, including a wide variety of foods. In other words, in the words of my father, it represents the best of the animal and vegetable kingdom. Wow. Let me tell y'all what's going on. It's all food related. All of that stuff that y'all have, it's all from the foods. And it's literally like 5 things that are causing y'all's issues. My son's a B. Jordan has lost 60 pounds in his first 6 months of eliminating the foods that were hurting him. 60 pounds in 6 months. He has not done any exercises. He is not doing anything special, just eliminating the things that were hurting him. He used to have man boobs. His beard didn't connect. His hair wasn't growing. Actually was thinning at the top. Okay? Let me just show you what it looked like now. Hold on a second. Let me just show you, because you know, people love evidence. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. Let me turn the light up. It has not worked out. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll be ordering my walnut oil. Hold on. That was at his lowest. This was at his lowest with exercise and TLC products. And he still had them boobs. Still didn't have no definition. And he was working out damn near every day in his before picture. He ain't worked out at all in his after picture. I look at him like, where are these muscles coming from? You have not gone to the gym at all. And you see the hair. Hold on. just from eating. So it's not so much what you're eating as it is what you are eliminating. He had this soft, fluffy body over here. And with him eating what he's supposed to be eating, now his body is doing what his body wants to do. Your body knows what size it wants to be. It knows what it wants to be shaped like. Your body knows what it wants to be. The only person preventing your body from being where it wants to be is you. You are the one stopping your body from being what it wants to be. I could have told you lamb was young. I took some lamb out for me today. I made me a lamb salad today. So I took out some lamb steaks. I'm 50. I'll be 54 in 11 days. You want to see what I used to look like? Hold on. You in the face and the sense. I was 41 on this picture. I'm talking about bees right now. Let me zoom in. I don't even have no makeup on. I don't even wear makeup anymore. Hold on. Hang on. Let me show you what I was looking like when I was at TLC. This was my skin a year ago. With makeup on. But the most important thing is, I have no more pain. No more pain. I literally was putting on compression socks every day and copper fit stuff and couldn't even walk through my house without wearing Skechers. I had to order Skechers. I could not wear my regular athletic shoes. These rings I used to have to wash with soap just to get them off my hands. Ain't that crazy? So this is what inflammation will do to your body. When you say TLC, it means Total Life Changes. It's just a network marketing company that sells health and wellness products. Okay? My only ambition was to be pain-free. That's it. I didn't care about nothing else. I didn't care about my weight. I did not care about my skin. I did not care. I just wanted to be able to walk. So it was food and tea that had senna in it that caused all of my inflammation. So by eliminating tomatoes and nightshade vegetables and chicken, things changed. Okay, so type B can derive benefits from selected meats. If you are fatigued or suffer from immune deficiencies, you should eat red meat such as lamb, mutton, or rabbit several times a week in preference to beef and turkey. Blood type B. You bought some tofu? Remember, tofu is just for B's. It's just for A, B's, and A's. No one else can eat tofu. Okay? The name of the book is Eat Right for Your Type. You ready to show your before and after? Cool. Come on, girl. What's up? All you eat is turkey. It's not for you. Every blood type has foods that benefit them. Bees originate in the Himalayan highlands. There were no turkeys in the Himalayas. There were no cows in the Himalayas. But there was goat, there was lamb, there was rabbit, there was deer. Again, our bodies have not changed for thousands of years, which means our requirements have not changed for thousands of years. So if you just get back to the basics, everything in your body will heal up, because your body is designed to heal itself. Your body is designed to heal itself. The problem is you are stopping it from healing itself. All game. It's all game. Okay? The biggest adjustment that blood type B is going to have is letting go of chicken and turkey. Letting go of chicken. And it says, chicken contains, this is going to be y'all biggest adjustment. Are y'all still eating chicken? No one should be eating chicken. Nobody. No one. Chicken is just a disease-carrying meat. It just carries disease. Period. Pork and chicken. Why don't they just say that? Because there are so many ailments and diseases that are connected directly to chicken. Okay? So, chicken contains, for type B's specifically, and ABs, same thing. B's and ABs, this applies to us. Chicken contains a blood type B L-glutenating lectin in its muscle tissue. It does not matter what it's been fed. It doesn't matter if it's organic or if it's ghetto. It's still chicken. It does not matter how you've prepared the chicken, if you baked it or rotisseried or barbecued it. It's in the meat of the chicken. Okay? The L-glutenating lectin, what it does is it causes the red blood cells to fuse together, creating blood clots, leading to strokes and autoimmune diseases. And y'all know ghetto chicken. Y'all be eating ghetto chicken. Y'all know. I don't know nothing about no rutabagas. Go look it up. The news about chicken is troubling to so many because it has become a fundamental part of many ethnic diets. In addition, people have been told to eat chicken instead of beef because it is healthier. But here's another case where one dietary guideline does not fit all. Calls it a dangerous lectin. Chicken may be leaner, although not always, than red meat, but that isn't the issue. The issue is the power of an L-glutenating lectin to attack your cells and disrupt your digestion. So, even though chicken may be a beloved food, I urge you to begin weaning yourself off of it. You've been eating ghetto chicken your whole life. Y'all just now started eating organic chicken. Don't y'all be acting brand new. Y'all been eating ghetto chicken your whole life. They put ghetto chicken restaurants in your neighborhood. Y'all think that when y'all go to the curry out, you think that chicken is organic? I don't care if the chicken organic or not, he's still ghetto. He just bougie. Ghetto. He bougetto. Because if you got something in your meat that gives people lupus and strokes, you ghetto. You ghetto. Something wrong with you. So now I gotta wonder, why did they put all these chicken restaurants in our neighborhoods? You think these people don't know this? You think these people, and another thing, did y'all know that America does not vaccinate its chickens? For those of you that say, vaccines are evil and this, that, and the other, everyone in the world vaccinates their chickens except America. So when your chicken is not vaccinated, that's where salmonella and E. coli come from. 1 out of every 25 packs of chicken has salmonella. Why did they opt out of vaccinating the chickens? They opted out. They opted out. I was outraged when I read the article. Just like that white doctor that I posted. Well, why don't doctors do this? And why are you asking us why doctors don't do it? Why aren't you asking the doctors why they don't do it? Everybody's like, oh, thanks for sharing this great information. I share this same information every day on these lives. But let a white man or a white woman say it, then you're like, oh, shit. It's more legitimate. And because he went to school, he's still Dr. Pookie. He's still Dr. Pookie. Because why aren't you asking the doctors, why aren't they doing this? Why are you asking the patients? If you really want to make a change in the industry, why are you talking to us? You just trying to sell books. Because somebody was like, oh, I got his book, he's so right. You just trying to sell books. If you really wanted to change things, you should be asking them, how come as doctors we aren't doing these things? Dude, get over it. Just let it go. Let it go. You done said the same dumb shit several times. Just going about your day, sir. Just going about your day. Nobody cares. Sheesh. You keep saying the same dumb shit. Well, how come doctors don't tell you that you should be taking magnesium? And how come doctors don't tell? Why are you asking us why doctors don't tell? You a doctor. How come you ain't asking the doctors why they ain't telling you this stuff? I'm looking at you with the side eye too. You ain't fooling nobody. So, what is highly beneficial to blood type B? Goat. Thank you. Goat. Yes, I have a magnesium supplement. It's called Ultra Mag. Goat aids in weight loss. Y'all can eat goat and lose weight. How y'all think Jordy lost 60 pounds? He was eating lamb every day. He wasn't even having side dishes. He wasn't even having side dishes. He would just make a lamb roast and just eat the lamb. And would wake up the next day skinnier. Yep. Lamb aids in weight loss. Moose, mutton aids in weight loss. What is mutton? Grown lamb. It's a sheep. No veggies, just the lamb. Rabbit and venison. You just gave your $18 goat to your son. You better eat that. That's all he was eating. So, y'all trying to get rid of this inflammation and drop some pounds? Goat, lamb, mutton. Not beef. Goat, lamb, mutton. Not beef. Beef is not the same. Beef is cow. Lamb is sheep. Oh, you're an O. Just beef. I forgot you're an O. Okay? My doctor was honest. If ever will be cure for diabetes, no. If someone does, greed will pay. A doctor is never going to tell you that there's a cure, because then he can't sell you drugs. As long as he's going to tell you there's no cure, these drugs are to give you a better quality of life. That's why I fired my doctor, because it was a slap in the face. I've been taking these drugs for 6.5 years. I'm still waiting on this quality of life. Where's that at? I still can't walk up a flight of stairs. When's that start? What is seafood? What's seafood? When you feel down and out, sing a song, it'll make you dance. You see how we keep saying seafood and we mean shellfish? You see how we do that? Where that quality of life at? I want some of that. Sing a song. Mutton is sheep. Lamb is a year or less. If it's over a year, it's mutton. Just like puppy, dog. Baby, kid. If y'all are in a rush, y'all need to just go get the list, because I'm not on the seafood section yet. Sing a song. If you're going to have mutton, yes, it requires either a pressure cooker or slow roasting. It's not the same texture. It's more of like the lamb shoulder. If you want the most tender part of the lamb, it is the leg. And I know a lot of people are just starting out with the lamb chops. The chops, they're not my favorite. A lamb roast is my favorite. My second favorite would be lamb steaks that are cut off the leg. So if you're making a lamb shoulder, cook it on 300 for 2-3 hours. If you're making mutton, slow roasted, covered, 3 hours, 300. If you're making a lamb roast, a lamb leg, or a boneless lamb roast, you cook it on 350 in a Dutch oven or a covered oven for 90 minutes. I get my lamb everywhere, but mainly I get it from, now it's from Restaurant Depot. They have a boneless lamb roast for $36 and it's 6 pounds. Do not put your lamb in a crock pot. You are overcooking it. It's not the same as a roast. You're cooking all the good stuff out of it. That's like eating a well-done steak. Matter of fact, let me go on ahead and get this lamb from Restaurant Depot. Let me go on over here while we're talking about it. Get some more lettuce because I ate most of my lettuce last night. Let me see if they got some of that good broccoli. Have y'all gotten any of that broccoli from Restaurant Depot? Why my chair so low today? Did y'all get any of that good broccoli from Restaurant Depot? Does it matter how the lamb was raised? What do you mean, like trauma? Restaurant Depot's lamb is halal certified. Okay? I'm not a big lamb chop fan. Only because the lamb roast just tastes so much better. You gotta be careful with lamb chops because you can easily overcook them and they'll end up being tough. That's my only problem with it. All I'm looking for, I got lettuce. I'm just looking for that bag of broccoli. Get this damn roast. I wish they had more turkey options. They only have like sliced turkey. This lamb, and Restaurant Depot also has goat. They have bone-in goat cubes, 15 pounds for $111. So you could break this up and put it in your freezer. 15 pounds. So you bees, if I could eat it, I'd get it. But if Jordy wants to even get his damn self. So the roast that they have is imported Australian lamb, halal certified. Okay. I just use Instacart. You don't have to have a membership if you use Instacart. I ain't going over there. They can bring it right onto my house. So let me see if I need anything else. They have mahi mahi. How much do you get? I don't know how many you get, but it's $63 for skinless mahi mahi. What's this? Sushi. So Don't forget, they have the red snapper, $65 for 10 pounds, which is a huge deal. Here is the Mamie Zapote that I use in my juice. It's $2.39. Okay, let me see. What else? They have all your regular things. Did y'all see the recall for Fabuloso? I need to check my lot because I know we got some under the safe. So you need to check the lot number and get a refund if you have it. Apparently it has some bacteria or some growth, causes bacteria growth in your body. Can't trust shit. You just can't trust shit. Nothing. That's crazy to me. All right, I am done. Let me check out. Let me check out. I want to know if they have this damn feta cheese. Every time I add it to my cart, they never have it. So, all right, check out. I'm done. I'm going to make a salad dressing tonight. Miss Sylvia sent me this. I was going to do it last night, but the salad dressing that I made last night, I made with the miso. Let me tell y'all how good this was. You got to start getting into making your own salad dressings, okay? So last night, it was miso, lemon juice, my dried herbs, which is dill, thyme, rosemary, cilantro, and olive oil. And then I blended it. Try that. Also, with the soft tofu, you can make ranch. So you can make your own ranch dressing. I'm gonna do that today. Because I have some soft tofu in the refrigerator. And that's what I'm going to have. Oh no! Hold on. Damn, they don't have nothing for today. Well, they can bring it tomorrow. See, you can. Let's get back to it. So, y'all have settled in on the fact that y'all cannot have no chicken. You also cannot have no bear. That always cracks me up. Stop eating bears. Beef, heart, chicken, chicken liver, Cornish hen, duck, duck liver, goose, goose liver, grouse, guinea hen, ham, horse, partridge, pork, bacon, quail, squab, squirrel, sweetbreads, and turtle. You can't have it. To listen. Deer is venison. You can have that. Type B thrives on seafood, especially deep sea fish such as cod and salmon, which are rich in nutritional oils. Whitefish such as flounder, halibut, and sole are also excellent sources of high-quality protein for type B. Avoid all shellfish. Sorry, you cannot have beef. You can have other red meats. You're not supposed to be eating beef. He's asleep. It's nap time. Okay? You can't handle shellfish. And we were in here every Friday eating a seafood boil. Y'all can't handle ranches. Avoid shellfish, crab, lobster, shrimp, mussels, etc. They contain lectins that are disruptive to the type B system. Exactly, it's just full of parasites. Me too, every Friday. If we didn't make it ourselves, we were going to Kicking Crab and getting seafood boils. Spending hundreds of dollars. Blood type B can have goat, lamb, mutton, venison, rabbit. Hi! You cannot have no chicken. Woo! We were all eating chicken. Jordy was eating chicken every day. Every day. And he was chefing it up too. He was making curries and stewed down brown chicken and all of that. Can't nobody have shellfish. Shellfish is on either your harmful list or your neutral list. Nobody's supposed to be eating no shellfish. Ain't nobody on here supposed to be eating no shrimp. It's on your neutral list, which you're not supposed to be eating. If y'all don't want to get better and have optimal health, then don't do this. Don't get the list just to be eating neutral foods. You're already eating neutral foods. And you're sick. If you're not going to cut out the neutral and the harmful foods, don't do this. Just carry on. This is all about health. This is not about dieting. This ain't about cheat days. We don't have no cheat days here. There is no such thing as moderation. What has moderation gotten anybody in life? Just answer that. Can a drug addict do drugs in moderation? Can an alcoholic drink in moderation? Y'all are food addicts. I mean, until you recognize that, nothing about you is going to change. Oh, I'm just going to cut back on my crack. That's what they say. You ain't supposed to have no bread. And you've been here several times. You already know this. And if you've been here several times and you don't have your list, why you keep coming over here? They already know this. They come in here all the time. Go to Pinterest and don't overdo it with recipes. The more basic you make your food, the better this shit's gonna work. When it comes to lamb, all you gotta do is put some kosher salt, some rosemary, some thyme, and some garlic on it and call it a day. You ain't gotta be putting it in no stews and none of that other shit, because that shit don't go with your blood type anyway. So just keep it simple. Do not overthink it. Lamb and high cholesterol, question mark. What's your question? Y'all don't understand how the body works, right? The same people always talking about cholesterol are the same people out here eating avocados and coconuts. Same people screaming cholesterol are the same ones eating avocados and coconuts. Thank you. Same ones. Cutting it up, putting it on toast. You cutting it up, putting it on toast. Talking about, but lamb is high in cholesterol. But they are healthy. Who's they? Who's they? Are you talking about avocados are healthy? For who? Just name one person that avocado is healthy for. Just one. How does this work for people that are mixed, say African and Caucasian? What's your blood type? Coconut lowers your good cholesterol. Y'all didn't know that, huh? Exactly. We all mixed. If you're asking this, it's because you want whatever it is that you want. So if you're looking at the list and it says white people can have 8 eggs a week and black people can't have none, it's because you want to eat the eggs. You wouldn't be asking if it wasn't something that you were interested in eating for whatever side benefits you. I'm mixed, so how does it work? Which side do you identify with, boo-boo? Then do it for the African. How about that? You'll be fine. And then also, you need to put that in context, because when you're seeing this little thing down here where it says portions weekly, if your ancestry is, you got to take all of this in context. Okay? Take it in context. And remember, a lot of this book is for weight loss. So when you're reading this book, keep in mind, this book is for weight loss. That's why you have the symbols that tell you what foods aid in weight loss. Not only is it going to rid your body of the inflammation, but also help you to lose weight. So when you're looking down here in the section where it gives you the recommended seafood and how many and portion size per week, it's because of weight loss. Does that make sense? But nobody here is really doing no portion control. Jordy didn't do no portion control. Okay? Nobody is really doing no portion controls around here. They're listening to their bodies. Because I think most of us have gotten away from focusing on the weight loss and just appreciating that our body is pain-free. The weight loss is secondary. Okay? How can I order from you? To get the list, just go to my page and then click on the link on my bio. I gotta give credit for getting me to eat this. You gonna learn it. I didn't know how to cook tofu, but tofu has become my favorite thing. I literally was stalking Pinterest. I would be up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning just looking at recipes and looking at my list to see if I can have the ingredients of this recipe. So you'll learn how to do it. It's my new favorite thing. Like that tofu I made last night. Wait till y'all get y'all walnut oil and you fry your tofu in that walnut oil. Who was that told me I better go order this walnut oil? Let me go on over here. Quit playing around. Because if I go over there and it's sold out, I'm going to smack y'all, all of y'all. I'm going to tell y'all shit else. I'm going to tell y'all nothing. Where is it at? Let me give me another yondu too. Have y'all gotten a yondu? No, I have not made a tofu scramble. I'm not really that much of an egg person to whereas I would need to do that. I'm not really into it like that. Let me get this walnut oil. Buy again. It's a little expensive, but it is worth it. It is so worth it. Let me see. And my yondu. You got to get the yondu. You're going to love it. Buy again. The walnut oil is by Fresh Vintage Farms. And it tastes like walnut. On my face, I use Face Repair by my company and Skin Tight by my company. On my body, I use regular olive oil. Who sells walnut oil? I mean walnut milk. You should make it yourself. We can't ever find no camelina oil. We just use the flax oil for baking. Yondu is a vegetable umami seasoning, liquid seasoning. Let me show you what it looks like. And it is delicious. This is what I marinate my tofu in. Sprouts has walnut milk. If you can have walnuts, yes. Yes, A's can have walnut oil and tofu. Go get your list on my page. The name of my company is CE Organics. Tyra, you got your stuff. You got your Breville and your halogen fryer. Yeah, we got the flaxseed oil because we can never find the camelina oil around here. Yondu can be for anybody that can have mushrooms. So O's, no. Umami is mushroom. O's can have walnut oil, yes. So Yondu would be for A's and AB's. Face Repair is a vitamin C serum for clearing up your skin. Walnuts are on your neutral list. Who's walnuts neutral for? Bees. Oh my God, my auto cook. I love it. You got to get that too. The auto cook steamer. It's a steamer and it's a fryer. It does everything. But that's where I steam. That's how you steam your tofu. And you got to get a tofuti. I'm making y'all spend money today. Yeah, bees cannot have walnut oil or walnuts. No mushrooms for O's. Remember, O's and B's can have red meat. B's and AB's have to have alternative proteins. This is why y'all cannot have it. We can't have what y'all can have, and y'all can't have what we can have. That's it. We cannot have what y'all can have. So conversely, y'all cannot have what we can have. You've been trying to get off bread. Ma'am, let me have a serious conversation with you. You have all of these ailments, and you're not motivated to get off this shit that's giving you the ailments? You seem a little too young to be dealing with all these health issues. I don't know how old you are, but just looking at your picture, you're looking a little too young to be dealing with all this shit. That don't motivate you to get off this shit? Audecook. A-U-D-E-C-O-O-K. Today. But you know what, I thought about this. Most influencers get paid to influence you. I don't get paid to influence y'all. I'm just telling you, I just don't gatekeep. I don't get no money off of Amazon because I don't care enough about getting no 10 cents off of Yondu to go through the aggravation of setting up no Amazon store. It's aggravating as the it ain't worth it. Audecook is a, let me show you exactly what it looks like. So you know. I'm a little sore because I did a little exercise last night. This is Audecook. So it's a steamer. You put your veggies and your tofu up here. And then it's also a little skillet. So you can fry your little lamb chops in here, or you can put your broth down here to make your miso soup, which is what I did. So you can put your broth in here to make your miso soup, then add your noodles, then put this back on top and steam your vegetables at the same time. I think I paid like $25 for it. Here's how I got off bread. Stop eating bread. I don't understand when y'all be saying, I'm trying to do something. My mind does not conceive of trying to do something. Either I'm doing it or I'm not doing it. That's the Yoda in me. Either you're stopping this activity or you're not. So when you say you're trying to do something, it means you're not doing it. You're still eating bread in whatever form you want to justify it in. You're justifying it by saying, oh, I'm using a wrap. Still bread. Everything starts with a decision. 8 months. Everything starts with a decision. Decide you're no longer going to eat bread. Y'all just don't make up your mind to do something. When I make up my mind to do something, it gets done. If I say I'm done with you, I'm done with you. And there's nothing that's going to make you come back into my life. That I carry in my purse a hammer and nails just for coffins. I slam doors. I don't leave little cracks in them for you to step back through them. Slam, bolted, locked. I don't even remember your name. I dated somebody for 10 years. I don't even remember his name. Because he's dead to me. Bread is dead. When I say that, I don't say it because it rhymes. It's dead to me. Ketchup, tomatoes, seafood, or shellfish. It's all dead to me. So I don't think about those things. I don't crave those things. I don't wonder how they doing. I wonder how bread is doing. I wonder if bread's doing all right. I don't give a fuck about bread. That's how you stop doing something. They're dead to you now. So if bread has your asthma flaring up, because you said you had asthma and autoimmune diseases. So you eating something that's causing your asthma to flare up, that's causing you to use more albuterol or whatever inhaler you're on. Is it actually worth having an asthma attack for a slice of bread? Is it worth it? The book is on Amazon, ma'am. You can just go to Amazon and type in Eat Right for Your Type. I know the sugar cravings. No, sugar cravings don't come from you not having enough calories. Sugar cravings come from you having parasites. Parasites feed on carbohydrates. They make you crave sugar. And they're just sitting in your small intestines, eating up all your nutrients, eating up every carbohydrate. So you're literally feeding your parasite. Why do you think people end up with 20-inch long parasites being pulled out their bum bums? Thank you. Because you feeding it. If y'all are still having cravings, you ain't doing this right. But then again, I do be craving tofu. Because once you start giving your body what it needs, it's going to keep wanting that. Your body does not want what it doesn't need. That's you. That's your tongue. Don't keep blaming this shit on your body. Your body wants what is medicinal to it. That's you that wants something contrary to it. Don't keep blaming it on your body. My body wants tofu. What's the best way to get all your daily protein? If you're tofu. Do I have a detox product in your store? Do you know the best thing for detoxing your body? Excuse me, sir. Hello. Here's Fats. For y'all that be asking, where's Fats? Here he is. Hi, Linka. Come on. Hi, buds. Hi. You never in the frame. You never in the frame. Why you always outside the frame? You gotta come closer. There you go. Okay. All right. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. Here are the boys. Oh my God, I know that face. I know that face. There is no set standard for how much protein you should have in a day. It depends on your weight and what you're trying to accomplish. Y'all are overthinking this. Y'all are overthinking this. Y'all are making this shit way harder than it has to be. Just relax. Just relax. Relax. Breathe. Breathe. Okay? Just try to get some protein in you every day. Tofu makes it way easier for you to do because it's so high protein. But y'all keep fighting against the tofu. So now you got to find alternatives for protein because you will not learn how to make tofu. You will not eat the soybeans. You will not eat the edamame. Because you've never had it before. There's a whole lot of shit you never had before. You didn't have sex till you had sex. You didn't drive a car till you drove a car. You didn't go to school till you went to school. Everything starts at the beginning. There's always some man that keeps saying that the worst thing you can do for yourself, brother, is chicken. It's always men that come in here, it ain't good for men. Sir, you got titties already. And you ain't even eating no soy. Why you got titties already? You may call them pecs, but they titties. If y'all ain't eating soy, why your pee-pee not working right? If you're not eating it, why you already having problems? Just please explain. If you're not eating it, and you're saying it's not good for men, which means you're not eating it, how do you explain your present day conditions? Because you're not eating it. So everybody in Asia, everyone in Asia ain't having no kids. You know that Asians eat soy every day, several times a day. They don't have no kids. Sir, you do not know what you are talking about. Someone told you that and you believed it. So that means everyone in Asia should have cancer. So it's obvious you don't even know what causes cancer. Be loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. Because to a man, the only thing that matters is his pee-pee. You don't care shit about your heart. You don't care shit about your brain. You don't care shit about your skin. You don't care shit about nothing but that one little thing that you think makes you a man. And as soon as somebody says something that you think is going to affect that, that's when you loud and wrong. So you don't think Asian people are melanated? Jordy will send it out. You'll get it today. It's the hotepery of it all.
Let me expose my flatulations to the situation. Soy ain't a toy for the boys.
What's up, my friend? It's the hotepery of it all. Oh, you hoteps. Just keep eating your chickpeas, sir. Just keep on eating your chickpeas and your coconuts. And Rick Ross's chicken. Just keep on. Just keep on. So funny that y'all become soy experts, but you don't know shit about chicken. And you eating that every single day. And then if you ain't eating chicken, because you're in the process of locking your hair up, because you done picked a new lifestyle, then you eating a bunch of chickpeas and hummus and coconuts and avocados, because you fancy your shelf. There we go. Here's the vegan in the house. Did you lock your hair up yet? What's your blood type? Eddie's an O. Do you know your blood type? Do you know your blood type? What's your blood type, sir? I'm just waiting for the O to pop up. Just waiting on the O. You don't have nothing to say on my live, so why would you want to join my live? You don't know what you're talking about. So, are you a blood type? Do you even know your blood type? Do you even know? What's your blood type? I smell an O too. Just go ahead and put it up. Just pick a letter. Because you probably don't know. So just pick a letter. Just pick one. Why are you quiet? Just one letter. Just one letter. Come on now. Pick a letter. I feel like we on Wheel of Fortune. Do you want to buy a vowel? Do you want to buy a vowel? Where you at, sir? Oh, he left. Did he leave? He just in the shadows now, just creeping. Creeping and a creeping and a creeping. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then they always, the person will say, oh, you want me to come up on your live? For what? You don't even know what you're talking about. Soon as these men hear soy, oh, that's gonna make my pee-pee stop working. Your pee-pee don't work already. He said, A. Then I bet you $1 to a dime he's sitting up eating all the wrong shit. And he's vegan. Where you at, sir? Where you at? Where you at? Where's the A? I never saw the A. Did anybody else see the A? Where's it at? And these A's think because they can't have meat that they can eat all of these vegetables. How many vegetables can A's not have? And they just out here making all of these recipes. You better leave. Take that little sorry pee-pee somewhere else. Y'all better stop listening to these hoteps. There's a whole bunch of vegetables that A's cannot have. and they are all up in these vegan chefery videos. There's a lot of vegetables A's can't have. Sad. Don't want to listen. That ego won't let you listen. To save your own body, you don't want to listen. You rather listen to propaganda. This propaganda is why we are sick. No other country has the level of illness that the United States has. No other country. This is better than Netflix. Plus Netflix costs a lot more. Ace can't have no meat. The reason that we are more ill than any other industrialized country in the world is because of this shit. We don't know our blood types. We don't know how our bodies even process food. We don't know what this food is doing to us. They're pushing this plant-based shit on us. And they're pushing the vegan, plant-based agenda on us, which is completely unnatural. So when it comes to seafood that's beneficial for bees, caviar, cod. Cod is the #1 seafood everyone should be eating. And it aids in weight loss for blood type B. Croaker fish. I can't tell y'all how much croaker fish I was eating in Nigeria. I cannot find croaker fish here. I've seen golden croaker fish. I don't mess around with it. Flounder, grouper, haddock, hockey, halibut, harvest fish, Atlantic mackerel aids in weight loss. Spanish mackerel aids in weight loss. That's shush it up. I'm not giving you no snacks right now. Monkfish, perch, pickerel, pike, pilchards, porgy, wild Atlantic salmon, Chinook salmon, sockeye salmon, sardines aid in weight loss. Scallops. Y'all can still have some scallops. Okay? Shad. Shad was mackerel, right? Oh, herring. Did y'all tell me shad was herring? Sole, sturgeon, and yellowfin, and tuna. Okay? Those are all beneficial to blood type Bs. So, meat. Lamb, goat, mutton, venison, rabbit, moose if you can find it, if you live in Canada. And then all these fish. That is the staple of the blood type B habits you should be forming. Stay away from anchovy, barracuda, bluegill bass, sea lake bass, striped bass, beluga, butterfish, clam, conch, crab, crayfish, eel, frog, pickled herring and regular herring, lobster, mussels, octopus, oysters, Atlantic pollock, salmon roe, smoked salmon, sea bream, shrimp, skate, escargot, snail, Dover sole, gray sole, rainbow trout, sea trout, steelhead trout, and yellow tail. Can I have it? Okay? Where'd the young lady go that said she was trying to let go of bread? Did she leave too? Okay. Type B is the only blood type that can fully enjoy a variety of dairy foods. That's because the primary sugar in the type B antigen, the antigen is on your red blood cells. So the primary sugar that's in the type B antigen is galactose. You know how y'all be saying y'all lactose intolerant? Galactose is the sugar that's in dairy foods. It's a part of the B red blood cells. So when you say everybody can't have dairy foods, or when you say everybody should not be having dairy foods, that does not apply to B's and ABs. It only applies to O's. Thank you. It only applies to O's. A's can even have this many dairy foods. Okay? Actually, A's and O's are the same when it comes to dairy. Because the only thing that's highly beneficial to you is pecorino cheese and Romanian Urta. What if you're diabetic? How did you become a diabetic? How did you become a diabetic? So you're saying eat dairy instead of breads? I'm saying there's nothing to eat instead of bread. Just stop eating bread. Stop taking y'all's mind to instead of. We have just been trained like little monkeys to always look for a substitute or an alternative to something. Cut it out. Just don't eat it. There's nothing that substitutes for anything. Bread didn't even exist. Breads didn't even exist 20,000 years ago when our bodies were. Ain't no bread in the Himalayan highlands. Thus, let me say it again. The primary sugar that's in the type B antigen is galactose, the very same sugar that is present in milk. Thus, many dairy products, in particular the cultured forms, can act to fertilize the type B digestive tract to encourage the growth of type B friendly bacteria. By the way, eggs are fine for type B. They do not contain the lectin that is found in the muscle tissues of chicken. Them nomads was out there trying to catch a rabbit. Okay? However, there are ancestral idiosyncrasies that blur the picture if you are of Asian descent. Okay? Blood type B is the third majority of the population in Asia. A is number 1, O is number 2. I didn't say you can have eggs. Eggs are not beneficial for you. Okay? Remember, if you are trying to heal your body, you are not eating off of the neutral list. Eggs are on the neutral list for bees. It is not on the beneficial list for bees. I don't know why y'all be celebrating eating eggs. One egg has the same amount of, has more cholesterol than a Big Mac. Y'all be eating 3, 4, 5 of them in a scramble. One egg has more cholesterol. And y'all worried about the red meat and the lamb. But y'all be caping for these eggs. One egg has more cholesterol than a Big Mac. So y'all always want to blame the meat. What is that? That was super cute. It ain't the meat. It's saturated fats that raise your cholesterol. So whatever food has saturated fats, that's all the oils, avocado, coconut, the things that have saturated fats is what raises your cholesterol. Those gifts are cute. Thank you so much. So, hold on. If you are of Asian descent, or even black people, because you know how black people be like, oh, we can't have no milk, we can't have no milk. If you are blood type B, dairy helps you. It helps your digestion. The enzymes are needed. So if you are lactose intolerant, you need to start taking a probiotic to build your gut health up to whereas you can benefit from dairy. Okay? Not everybody benefits from dairy, but bees, it's essential. Okay? So, highly beneficial. Cottage cheese, which aids in weight loss. Farmer cheese, feta cheese, aids in weight loss. Goat cheese, kefir, which is like a thinner yogurt. That's what it tastes like. Cow's milk, skim milk or 2%. Whole milk aids in weight loss in bees. Goat milk, weight loss. Mozzarella cheese, weight loss. Paneer cheese, pecorino cheese, ricotta cheese, weight loss. Romanian urta, and yogurt. All those dairies benefit bees. Okay? Avoid American cheese, blue cheese, duck egg, goose egg, quail egg, gorgonzola cheese, ice cream, Romano cheese, Roquefort cheese, and string cheese. And if you are a person that has asthma or any type of respiratory issues, because it's just going to create more mucus for you. So again, just because something is beneficial to you, depending on the condition you have gotten your body into, because that's the truth, we have gotten our bodies into these conditions. It didn't just happen out of nowhere. Okay? Why are you jealous? Because they can have dairy food? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on my beneficial list, like rice is beneficial to me. I don't eat no rice. Okay? Eggs are beneficial to me. I stopped eating eggs. Okay? So, oils and fats that are beneficial to blood type B. Introduce olive oil into your diet to encourage proper digestion and healthy elimination. Use at least 1 tablespoon every other day. Ghee, an Indian preparation of clarified butter, also can be used in cooking. Avoid sesame, sunflower, and corn oils, which are damaging to the type B digestive tract. Can't have none of them oils.
What about grapeseed? What about such and such?
Can't have it. Those things are saturated fats. If chicken is harmful, because the egg does not have the same lectin that the chicken meat has. It's the meat of the chicken. And chickens that lay eggs are not the chickens that we're eating. Those are hens. We're eating broiler chickens. 2 totally different things. You got your rice bran oil. Oh, where did you get it from? Where'd you get rice bran oil from? Yeah, chickens that lay eggs are hens. We're eating broiler chickens. You're welcome. Walnut oil, Amazon. I need to get some of that apricot kernel oil. Apparently it's for your skin. So I will be using that instead of using the olive oil. That's the only apricot. Have y'all seen any apricot oil that is edible? That's edible? I haven't. It's your first time buying pineapple juice. What? Let me tell you what's even better. You buying a pineapple and juicing it yourself. If they fed us all hens, they wouldn't have any eggs. Exactly. We're eating broiler chickens. Get a fresh pineapple and juice that. I have the Breville juicer, but I would love to have that one that has that big opening. What's that one? Where the juice comes out one side and the pulp comes out the other side. Who's seen that? What's the name of it? We're talking about blood type B right now. What a shock. You shopping for teas? I need to get some more. It's Nama J2. That's the name of it. Let me see. That's it. No, that's the NutriBullet. Hold on. NutriBullet got one. Oh, they don't have it on here. Let me keep looking. Look at that. This is just for one glass though. Do you like y'all Brevilles? I like it. Y'all suggested that I get the Breville. That's why I got it. This is the one I got. Except my knob is not like that. My knob is digital. So that ain't the same one. I have the Breville X3. I don't see that one that I saw on Instagram. He's kind of cute though. This was only $59, but that's a small serving. I don't have time to be making these little small things every day. I need to do mine, have one designated day. Oh, there's cabbage in my new juice. It's called Cubbings. Let me see. Let me see. I see what you talking about. What is this? Why they got a hummus maker? That better not be hummus. Is this an ice cream machine? I could have sworn I just let me go see what I just saw. Let me see what I just saw. I could have sworn I just This is pretty impressive. Look at this. I ain't paying no $600 for that. That's $600. It's $5.59, and that's with 20%. It's $6.99. It's $6.99. I'm not buying that. I'm gonna stick with my Breville and love it. And that just made a glass. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna stick with my Breville. My Breville ain't even 6 months old. This one is the Covings. Is this the Covings? Nah, this is its Huron. Huron H200. I'm waiting for them to get so sophisticated that they'll go to the grocery, get the juice, and then come in the house, put the groceries up, then go make my juice and just hand me the glass. That's worth paying for. I'm waiting for that. How much more sophisticated can they get? That's worth paying for. That's well worth $600. If it ain't doing all that, I'm not paying no $700 for it. Shit. I wish I would. So, as far as oils that are beneficial to bees, camelina oil, olive oil, and rice bran oil. I'm looking for a houseman. I am looking for a houseman. What's a houseman? A man that does stuff around the house. Like, take out the garbage, walk the dog, clean up, go to the grocery, put the groceries up, wash the clothes. You know, like a husband, but not a husband. And then at the end of the week, he gets paid. You can never have too many beats. Yeah. So, yeah, Jordan. But he don't wash my clothes. He just, if he lived here by himself, he'd still be cleaning up. That's why I don't understand about roles. You think because y'all got married now, you don't have to clean up no more? You was cleaning up when you lived by yourself. You was cleaning up when you lived by yourself. You was still walking your dog when you lived by yourself. Yeah. A houseman would be like a maid. A maid would get paid. So why can't a man get paid? Why can't I have an Alfred Pennyworth? I don't deserve an Alfred. I want an Alfred. Do y'all know that in Nigeria they have houseboys and house girls? I had a house girl. I had houseboys that did all the security and cleaned up the outside of the house and all that stuff. That's what houseboys do. It's just that in this country, we got to do everything. Why y'all think I stayed over there for 2 years? I had a house girl. She would do the shopping. She'd clean up. She did my laundry. Sure did. Why y'all think I stayed? How does it sound like slavery when you getting paid? What do you think a maid gets paid to do? So only white people can have maids? She wasn't chained up. So black people can't have maids. You had a mama, son? I'm in California, nosy butt. Right. Maybe y'all don't understand the definition of slavery. Because nobody was paid. There ain't one slave that was paid. They ain't had no pension, no 401k. What slaves you know got paid? Hmm? Y'all crazy. Sounds like slavery. To who? Hmm? Paid. Man servants. It's humiliating for a man to be a servant, I guess. $400 years. 400. Exactly. Everybody outside the US has some sort of maid. It's just here we have been brainwashed into believing we can do it all. They actually had campaigns, songs, "Cause I'm a woman. I can fry up the bacon and go make the money." And it's only here that we have been pushed into this. This is why we have no quality of life here. Yeah, can't nobody afford it here. But then they want to sell it to us and then try to make us believe that it's a badge of honor that we can do it all. This is why people are full of anxiety, full of depression, have no quality of life, have no free time, have no vacation time, no downtime, can't even sleep well, aging prematurely. You can't even, women that have babies can't even get time off. Dads can't even get time off. You get no paid sick leave in America. I had a driver and a house girl. A driver that had a BMW. Yes, I'll be ready at 12. Walked right outside my house, got into the car, drove me everywhere I was going, brought me back home. Why would you want to come back to a country where you have to do everything yourself? Y'all have got to open y'all minds that this shit here is not what they have been telling us. Other countries are laughing at us. But because of great marketing, they make it seem like it's the place to be until you get here, and now your ass is trapped here. Y'all better travel. Because once you travel, you will look at this country with brand new eyes. And I mean travel to places that are better than America. Most times when Americans travel, they go to places that are worse than America. So you'll go to Jamaica or the Bahamas or to the Caribbean, and you'll see people living in the conditions that they live in, and you feel better about being in America. Nah, you need to go someplace like modernized Turkey. Then you'll be like, the fuck? I'm telling y'all, you gotta get it. You gotta get out of here. Dubai. Oh my God. My God. You'll be like. But the reason I say Turkey is because even though they just had that big earthquake, that wasn't that was at the border of Syria. That wasn't the modernized part of the country. We have a whole Air Force base in Turkey, which is where Jordan was. Did you love it? I love Turkey, which is where Jordan was stationed, in Ankara. Where were you in Turkey? Love it. You were there? Love it. Love it. Fethiye, Turkey. We went there on vacation. Beautiful. The food is amazing. All of their fruits and vegetables are organic because the soil is organic in the country. In Ghana, a friend of mine owned a company that brought soil from Turkey to Ghana. All the vegetables are organic. So the prices are all the same. Hey, you ready? I'm telling you, we've been duped, hoodwinked, led astray. So the oils to avoid, and the last time I was in Turkey, it was 8-1. So $1 is $8. I stayed at the Bomb Resort on the Mediterranean. My room was as big as my living room and kitchen and dining area in here. And it was $40 a day, US. I'm ready. I'm not going to Italy because I'm just hearing way too many racist stories, and I've always wanted to go to Rome. So now I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I don't mind people not being exposed to black people, but when you go out of your way to be racist, then I'm not spending my money there. You did 3 Mediterranean cruises in the Navy, and Turkey is. I've been to Antalya. The last time I went, I was in Antalya. That's the resort I was stayed at. I can't remember how much Jordy's apartment was in Ankara. It was huge. Beautiful. We're talking about blood type B. I'm only going to do B today. Tomorrow I'm going to do AB. But y'all gotta go. You gotta go. I just heard something really interesting before I came on. They were talking about something about life experiences, and the best way to have the best life experiences is to travel. You gotta get out of here. Beautiful. Turkey is amazing. That's all I can say. Plus, I'm a big history buff, so that's why I've always wanted to go to Rome. But so much history in Turkey. Did you guys go to Istanbul? Like going to that market? That market has been there since the 1400s. You see churches that are 800 to 1,000 years old churches. 1,000-year-old churches. The Ottoman dynasty, Turkey. Okay? So, avoid avocado oil, again, high in saturated fats, borage seed oil, canola oil, castor oil, coconut oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, lard, margarine, palm oil, peanut oil, pumpkin seed oil, safflower oil, and sesame oil. All bad. You went all over Turkey. I went all over Nigeria. You heard Turkey was dirty? America's more dirty than Turkey. Every country you go to is going to have a dirty section. I guess y'all have never been to the Holler in Tennessee. Have y'all been to the deep, deep parts of Alabama? There are parts of Alabama that don't even have indoor plumbing. They still have outhouses to this day. Go to Kentucky and Tennessee. There are places there that don't have running water or indoor plumbing. And we always quick to talk about what's dirty. Go to downtown LA. Go to downtown LA, Skid Row, where all you see is people living in tents. It's a whole tent city in downtown LA. Just Google it. It smells like pee. I'm sure there's a poor part of Dubai. Every country has poor people. There's no country that's exempt to poor people. LA is dirty as hell. You can make a wrong turn in any city. I remember I made a wrong turn in New Orleans. I went too far down Canal Street. And I was just walking by myself, just taking stuff in, just drinking my little hurricane. And I went past 2 blocks, I guess, which was outside the quarter. And I looked around like, oh shit, where am I? Quickly turned my ass right back around. New York smells like pee. We're talking about bees. There are tent cities everywhere. So you can't keep a closed mind when it comes to traveling to different countries. Okay? Listen, as far as infrastructure, Turkey has a way better infrastructure than America. Our infrastructure is crumbling. Our bridges are falling. There are sinkholes in our streets. Whole cars are falling into sinkholes. Y'all didn't see what was happening when all this rain was happening out here? The streets were crumbling. But go over to Turkey or Japan or any of these places. Their infrastructure is kicking our asses. When I tell you about security, listen, I was trying to bring this big penguin home for my nephew from Turkey. You would have thought it was Midnight Express, me trying to... They damn near took a knife. I was like, I just bought it in the airport. Here's the receipt. I didn't have time to stuff it with no hair on. And coming in from Turkey too, I had trouble coming back in with that penguin. So don't get no big giant stuffed animals on your way. So as far as nuts, there are no real nuts that are beneficial other than Chinese chestnuts and walnuts. Okay? Most nuts are on the neutral list for bees. They will cause inflammation. No, I said they did everything but cut it open. They were this close to cutting it open. Okay? So be careful. Walnuts have important neuroprotective effects that make them beneficial. Remember, bees suffer from neuroimmune system issues. Walnuts are highly beneficial because they have important neuroprotective effects that make them beneficial. Walnuts are also, they aid in weight loss for bees. So that's the only nut that y'all should be eating. Avoid cashews, cashew butter, filbert, hazelnut, peanut butter, peanut flour, pine nut, pistachio, poppy seed, pumpkin seed, safflower seed, sesame butter, tahini, sesame flour, sesame seed, sunflower butter, and sunflower seeds. The neutral list is just like you eating off the avoid list. If it's not beneficial to your body, then it's stressing your body out. So if it's on the neutral list, it's not benefiting your body. That's all y'all need to remember. If it's not on the beneficial list, it's not benefiting you, which means it's taking your body through undue stress to get no benefit. So, type B can eat some beans and legumes, but many beans such as lentils, garbanzos, which are chickpeas, pintos, and black-eyed peas contain lectins that interfere with the metabolism, induces dysbiosis, which is bad bacterial growth in the gut, and increases inflammation. Highly beneficial: kidney beans, lima beans, navy beans. That's the only beans bees can have. Go to my page, click on the link, and then click on the blood type list that you need if you only need one. Click on the first one and then put in the special instructions the list you need, and it will be mailed out to you. You'll get it when I get off here. Okay? So avoid. If you do Cash App, Jordy will mail it out, but if you do through PayPal, I will mail it out when I get off the live. Okay? Avoid azuki beans, black-eyed peas, butter beans, garbanzo beans, which are chickpeas, all lentils, mung beans, and Jordy was eating lentils every day. Lentil soup when he was over in Turkey. He weighed the heaviest when he lived in Turkey. Because Turkish food is so good. So good. Okay. So, natto, pinto beans, soybean. They can't have soybean. Y'all can't have soybean nothing. Okay. So, tofu, miso, all of that stuff, y'all can't have it. Soybean cheese, soybean meal, tofu, miso, and tempeh is not for bees. Okay? This fan, hang on. Going right in my face. Okay? So, let's talk about these grains. Generally, wheat is not tolerated well by type B. Wheat contains a lectin that attaches to the insulin receptors in the fat cells, prohibiting insulin from attaching. So wheat is literally interrupting what insulin is supposed to be doing. Oh, it's blowing into the mic? I don't need it. Sorry about that. It's cool enough in here now. I don't need it. So, wheat is interfering with what insulin is supposed to be doing with your blood cells. The result is reduced insulin efficiency and failure to stimulate fat burning. Wheat. Type B should also avoid rye, which contains a reactive lectin that can impact the cardiovascular system. Sheesh! Corn and buckwheat are major factors in type B weight gain. Wheat is not good for nobody. It just affects each blood type differently, but it's all negative. It's all negative, okay? Corn and buckwheat are major factors in type B weight gain. More than any other food, they contribute to a sluggish metabolism, insulin irregularity, fluid retention, and fatigue. Y'all out here eating tacos, tortillas, chips, popcorn, regular corn, and then you wonder why you're diabetic. That's why I can't stand Tabitha Brown. Because she's irresponsible. Ooh, her popcorn is so good. Did y'all go read the ingredients of her popcorn? I read her ingredients. I bet y'all haven't. I read the ingredients. It's bad enough that it's popcorn, and then she puts other shit on it. Hold on. Again, for type B, the key is balance. I would, however, advise that you moderate your intake of pasta and rice. You won't need many of these nutrients if you're consuming the meat, seafood, and dairy foods advised. So here's what's beneficial for bees. Okay? Manna bread, fonio, Job's tears, malanga, tania, xanthosoma, millet flour, oat bran, oatmeal, oat flour, oats, puffed rice, rice bran, rice flour, spelt flour, spelt whole grain flour noodles. So you can have spelt noodles, spelt flour, oat flour. This is what Jordan uses for his baking. This is what we use for our baking. Okay? What in the hell are all those different flours? You see how ingrained we are in traditional habits? The only reason you eating white flour is because your grandma used white flour and her grandma used white flour. Flours are made from a whole lot of different things other than wheat. The reason that we're eating most of the shit that we've been eating is because of them people before us and them people before them. So the same way you would use regular wheat flour is the exact same way you would use this flour. I got soy flour in there, I got rice flour in there, I got oat flour in there, I got rye flour in there, I got, Jordy can't have rye, but I can. What else I got in there? I got all kinds of different flours. Because different flours are for different things. There you go. You can make a spelt pancake. You just gotta use different ingredients. You can make the same shit with different ingredients. Almond flour is not beneficial. Almonds are not beneficial to nobody. If you're an O, you could have some rice flour. Semolina flour is the worst. Because that's what all of our macaroni is made out of, our spaghetti and lasagna noodles, that's all semolina wheat. Semolina is wheat. Why what? You got some Jerusalem artichoke flour? Fantastic. Wheat pancakes, Jesus Christ. You didn't see roast in the book? I don't understand. IB and I didn't see roast in the book. Do you know that roast is just a cut of a specific animal? Roast is just the cut. Chuck roast, lamb roast, it's just the cut of the meat. It would still be beef, or it would still be lamb, or it would still be, that's just the cut. What is your blood type? That's why I'm being very patient with her and explaining it to her. That's just the cut. Am I freezing for y'all? I come on at 5 p.m. Are you moving around, ma'am? Oh, there you are. You're back. We were just talking about you a minute ago. I was? Well, let me hurry up and get finished because I need to go make my lamb steak salad. So, avoid amaranth, artichoke flour pasta, buckwheat, kasha, soba. Can't have none of them noodles. Bulgur wheat flour, couscous, corn flakes, corn meal, hominy, polenta, all. It literally says all. Can't have corn, nothing. None of us can have corn, anything. Nobody can have corn, nothing. Cream of wheat, durum wheat. Durum wheat is egg noodles. The reason I always specify that is the fact that I didn't know that durum wheat was egg noodles. I was naive enough to think that egg noodles were actually just made with eggs. Right, corn doesn't digest, but then people don't think about that when they're eating popcorn or grits or cornmeal or any of that. Y'all just think it's the cob. Then you're frying your stuff up in corn oil. Y'all are not. So no dressing. What do you mean, for salads? We make our own salad dressings. See, look. Wait, I didn't know grits too. Grits are made from corn. So if corn doesn't digest, why do y'all think some derivative of corn is going to digest? Just because they shaped corn in a square, does it mean it's not corn? So because corn now is a square, it's not corn anymore. That's kind of like the beef roast. So the roast, because they cut a roast, it's not beef. Grapeseed oil is not beneficial to anybody. Grapeseed oil is not beneficial. It is a highly saturated fat, just like vegetable oil. That's why you're supposed to have grass-fed beef, not corn-fed. That's why you're supposed to have grass-fed beef. That's what grass-fed means. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you what to do with that grapeseed oil. And they be using it in massage places. Just massaging grapeseed oil all into your skin, going directly into your bloodstream. I'll tell you what, that damn walnut oil is delicious. It makes me regret the fact that I didn't take out more tofu today. It says service is no remedy for the problems in your life. Y'all need to listen to the lyrics. Man, listen, you got to go to Pinterest and learn how to make that tofu because it is so damn good. Wish upon a sunny day and it'll turn to rain. The sunshine in your heart will ease the pain. You wonder how your attitude is going down. Listen to... This is so spiritual. And the wind won't blow. That can't make me sad. Ain't gonna drive me mad. So stay away from, again, cream of wheat, durum wheat, garbanzo beans. We've gone through all these lists before. No one can have chickpeas. It's on Apple Music. No one can have chickpeas. Nobody. I don't care what your culture is. I don't care where you grew up. I don't care. You can't have them. It directly impacts your insulin. That's exactly what this is. Gluten flour, graham flour, grits, kamut, lentil flour, mastic gum, papadum, puffed wheat, wild rice, rye flour, 7 grains, shredded wheat, sorghum, tapioca, manioc, cassava, yucca, teff, wheat bran, wheat germ, whole wheat, and whole grain wheat. Yeah, chickpeas mess with your insulin. Depending on the blood type, it either interferes with insulin or it reduces the amount of insulin your body produces, but it's all insulin. There are many high-quality, nutritious, type B friendly vegetables, so take advantage of 3 to 5 servings a day. There is only a handful of vegetables that type B should avoid, but take these guidelines to heart. Eliminate tomatoes completely from your diet. There's no mincing words here. Eliminate tomatoes completely from your diet. B's and A's cannot have no form of tomato, nothing. No form of tomato, nothing. And y'all out here trying to have Mediterranean diets and vegetarian diets. Nope, that ain't for you. That is not for you. Bees can't have no tomato. And when I say tomatoes, I mean tomato-based things too. Now you're thinking about it. Now you're thinking about it. Like, hold up. That's pizza. That's spaghetti. That's lasagna. That's chili. That's all the sauces. Hot sauces. Y'all just thinking of the raw tomatoes, barbecue sauce. Y'all just thinking of the raw tomatoes. Y'all not thinking of all the things that have tomatoes in them. It was tomatoes that nearly took me out. Ketchup, tomatoes, putting tomato paste on my cauliflower pizza. That's why I couldn't walk. Beet sauce for your pizza? Mm-mm. I use that Rana Alfredo. I use goat cheese as a tomato base, as a base for the pizza. Yeah, Jordan's chili. I told him to make a video, but he got pissed off. I don't even know if he made it. I don't even know if he made it. If he made it, I ain't seen no post. You know how ornery he is. You know he a B. It's called Rana. R-A-N-A. That's the Alfredo sauce that I found that doesn't have all of the preservatives and things in it. I can't have pesto. Makes my head hurt. But be careful also, because that a lot of you can't have pine nuts, and that's what's in pesto. There are white sauce pizzas, but what's in the white sauce? That's why I get the Rana, because that's white sauce, which is Alfredo. Okay? So, as far as tomatoes, they contain a lectin that can increase the permeability of the gut, which is leaky gut, allowing allergens and other elements free entry. Corn is also off your list as it contains the insulin and metabolism upsetting lectins mentioned before. Also avoid olives because their molds can disrupt your microbiome and trigger allergic reactions. For the most part, the vegetable world is your kingdom. For the most part, the vegetable world is, it was me trying to do my screen recording thing. Because yesterday's live didn't even record on TikTok. They just didn't even record it. So they just gave me the big old F you. Which really pisses me off. I got the first part of it, but that one where we did the A's, the deep dive, didn't record. I got the first part where I was explaining everything before we restarted. That's the part I really wanted because I have other A recordings that I can put on the link tree. That's what it is. They don't want to replay that shit. So, and then I had to go and see if there was evidence of it. So I still, you know, y'all give me gifts and all those things. All of that stuff was recorded, but the live isn't there. Why? So it says blood type B can fully enjoy potatoes and yams, cabbage and mushrooms, and many other delicious foods. Hey, how you doing? That's what I was just doing, is a screen recording, but it said I need to free up more storage space because I have it set, but I have tons of space on this iPad. So I have to look into it. When I did look at TikTok, it was recording this one. So we'll see. Yeah, y'all can have some potatoes. Potatoes are on y'all neutral list though. Sweet potatoes are on your beneficial list, but white potatoes are on your neutral list. Actually have a blood disorder, alpha thalassemia, where I actually can't have a lot of iron. You know how I feel about these things? Where they come up with that? And what happens if you have iron? What's gonna happen? Who told you that? I promise you, these people just be pulling this shit out their ass. So, what drug did they give you for that? So your parents had this? So you need iron, and she can't have no iron. So how is this the same disease? How is this the same disease? She needs iron, and you can't have any iron, a lot of iron. So how is this the same disease? So y'all have anemia. I remember when Jordy was born. Jordy's a blood type B. Alpha thalassemia. Okay. So yours is the opposite of this lady that has the same thing you have? I'm very confused. But y'all had the same thing. Oh, okay. All right. So how are you living your life? Like, how do you? So what are you supposed to eat to avoid getting iron? What are you supposed to eat? How are you supposed to eat then? You avoid things that have iron in it? Yeah. So highly beneficial. Beet greens, beets, broccoli flour, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, canistel, carrot, cauliflower, collard greens, eggplant, ginger, grape leaves, kale, shiitake mushrooms, mustard greens, parsley, parsnips, peppers, bell peppers, chili peppers, and jalapenos, Irish moss, kelp, kombu, nori, bladderwrack, spirulina, wakame, sweet potatoes, turnip greens, and yams are all beneficial. Thank you, Destiny. Avoid aloe vera, artichoke, cassava, corn, popcorn, all corn, Jerusalem artichoke, olives, black and green, pumpkin, corn, radish sprouts, radishes, rhubarb, tomatoes. I just want to know how you're supposed to eat for that disease. I'm just curious. What you mean aloe vera? I'm a black girl. You better stop using that aloe vera. Aloe vera is toxic. You'll notice that there are very few fruits that type B must avoid, and they're pretty uncommon in any case. Most type Bs won't sorely miss persimmons or pomegranates or prickly pears in their diet, especially considering the wide range of allowed fruits. Pineapple can be particularly good for type B if you're susceptible to bloating, especially if you're not used to eating dairy foods and meats. Bromelain, an enzyme in pineapple, helps with digestion. I get some form of bromelain every day. Whether it's in my Guardian, or it's in my quercetin, or it's in my pineapple juice, I get some sort of bromelain every day. Aloe vera is toxic. Just go look it up. So highly beneficial is banana, cranberry, grape, Mamie sapote, Mamie apple, pawpaw, papaya, pineapple, plum, and watermelon. Y'all the only ones that benefit from watermelon. Avoid avocado, again, bitter melon, coconut, again, huckleberry, loquat, persimmon, pomegranate, prickly pear, star fruit. I still just want to know what you're supposed to be eating for this disease. I'm very curious, and y'all just will not answer me. But okay. Type B does best when it limits beverages to herbal and green teas, water and juice. Although beverages like coffee, regular tea, and wine do not do any real harm, the goal of the blood type diet is to maximize your performance, not to keep it in neutral. He literally says that. Y'all be thinking I'm being a smart ass when it's Dr. Diadamo that's a smart ass. I'll read it again. The goal of the blood type diet is to maximize your body's performance, not to keep it in neutral. For those of you that are still eating on your neutral list. If you are a caffeinated coffee or tea drinker, try replacing these beverages with green tea, which has caffeine but also provides antioxidant benefits. If you'd like a daily juice with built-in immune and nervous system boosters designed for type B, try the following beverages first thing in the morning. It's called Membrosia. 1 tablespoon of flax oil, 1 tablespoon of high-quality lecithin granules, and 6 to 8 ounces of fruit juice. Okay, figure that out for yourself. Highly beneficial: cranberry juice, ginseng tea, ginger root tea, grape juice, green teas of all kind, licorice root tea, rice milk, papaya juice, parsley tea, peppermint, pineapple juice, raspberry leaf tea, rosehip tea, sage tea, and vegetables off the highly beneficial vegetable list, and watermelon juice. No one can have coconuts. Coconut lowers the good cholesterol in your body. That's why no one can have it. Avocado and coconut are high in saturated fats. They lower the good cholesterol in your body. That's why. And y'all just out here just putting them all, just drinking the water, drinking the milk, slathering it on your skin. Putting it in your coffee. Why the only juice of the pineapple? You must be an O. Because you can't have a pulp. You're asking your body to digest something it's not capable of digesting. You don't really have to digest juice. Stop overthinking this whole thing. I wonder why. I wonder why. You can always Google stuff. You don't have to wonder. You do not have to. You don't have to wonder. Let's go. Give me to 100 so I can get off here. I'm almost done. Tap, tap, tap. Everybody, tap, 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 tap. Okay? Don't overthink it. The simpler y'all keep this thing and try not to find loopholes and let me find a witchy workaround or something like that. Don't try to outwit the devil. Just do what it says. Lean not into your own understanding. The Breville juicer is the one I have. Also, I have the larger size NutriBullet. So I make my smoothies in my NutriBullet and I make my juice in my juicer. If you don't have a juicer, you can still just blend it up. You can blend up the pineapple if you want to find a witchy workaround. You can cut up your pineapple and blend it up. Put some water in it. Half pineapple, half water. Witchy workaround. You said pure juicer? What's the name of the juicer? The body can't digest a whole kernel of corn, but if you chew your food like you're supposed to, still not gonna change the lectins in, ma'am. You think you're gonna chew the lectins out of the corn? The problem with the corn is not that it doesn't digest, it's the lectin that's in the corn. So you think you just some extra chews is going to chew away the lectins? I'm still waiting on you, yeah. I'm still waiting, baby. For y'all to believe this shit. My arms are open wide, and I don't have. Hey, buddy, where you going? That's what you doing. You looking real sneaky.
You got the baby, let me see. You got the baby, what you doing with your baby cake?
He's gonna chew the lectins right on out the corn, huh? Just. Just addicted to that corn, huh? Just gotta have it. Just gotta have it. So them extra chews is gonna make it all right. That's addict talk. It's crackhead talk. If I just smoke my crack real slow, I won't get as high. If I just smoke it real slow, I won't get as addicted to it. Just back away from the corn. Just back away. It's gonna be all right. It is. All these thousands of years, people live without this corn, this poisonous corn. Boy, oh boy. Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so hungry. I can get you out of my mind. Popcorn is all I see. Boy. Popping you is all I see. Y'all addicted. Just gotta chew it real good. Man, we are not laughing at you. We are laughing with you. Please do not get offended. Ain't nobody buying no $3,000 juicer. You better put that shit in your blender and put some water in there and blend it up. Ain't nobody say nothing about no pure juicer. We said Cummings. Ain't nobody paying no $3,000 for no juicer. What must I do to get this popcorn? You just gotta chew it extra. You just gotta chew it extra. Oh, shit. So listen, avoid aloe tea, coconut milk. Oh, y'all just make me laugh. Coconut tea, colt's foot tea, corn silk tea, fenugreek tea, gentian tea, golden seal tea, hops, linden tea, liquor, soy milk, mullein tea, pomegranate juice, red clover tea, rhubarb tea, seltzer water, senna tea, shepherd's purse, skull cap, soda of all kinds, and tomato juice. Yeah, try putting your corn in the juicer, see what happens. You got an ab workout. What must I do to eat this corn, damn it? Type B does best with warming herbs and spices such as ginger, curry, and cayenne pepper. The exceptions are white and black pepper, which increase intestinal permeability, which is leaky gut. I got my Breville from Bed Bath & Beyond. Can't have no distilled liquor. It's made from corn. Y'all didn't know what liquor was made from? A lot of liquors have corn in it. I know that tequila is made from what? Guava or agave or something? Bourbon has corn in it. And I was drinking bourbon. Bourbon. Liquor. Y'all are being very weird. So you can have cayenne pepper, curry, ginger, horseradish, licorice root, and parsley. Okay? Avoid acacia, which is gum, I don't know, allspice, cinnamon, cornstarch. Why are people out here eating cornstarch? I've seen like 2 videos on TikTok where people are eating cornstarch. And then some people saying that they craved cornstarch when they were pregnant. This girl was eating cornstarch with ice last night. She was just eating it. How do you become addicted to something that you've never had? If you've never had cornstarch, how do you become addicted to cornstarch? How were you eating cornstarch as a child? Your parents were giving you cornstarch? What deficiency is it? What is it helping? You're saying that cornstarch is high in iron? It has 1% of the body's daily requirement of iron. So what else y'all got? What else you got? It has 1% of the body's requirement, daily requirement of iron. So thank you. Take my money, my house and my car for 1 year. This y'all and y'all food addictions. This should y'all be saying to y'all food. I want some popcorn, damn it. Take my money. And y'all singing it to Tabitha. Condiments are basically either neutral or bad for all types. Type B can handle just about every common condiment except ketchup. But highly beneficial is blackstrap molasses. Avoid everything. Acacia, aspartame, barley malt, carrageenan, corn starch, corn syrup, dextrose, gelatin, high fructose corn syrup, high maltose corn syrup, maltodextrin, invert sugar, ketchup, MSG, mayonnaise, tofu, soy, miso, polysorbate 80, sodium carboxymethylcellulose, stevia, succonet, tragacanth gum, umeboshi, plum, vinegar. That's it. You're addicted to corn syrup. Well, they do put corn syrup in just about everything. They put wheat in just about everything, oils in just about everything, and corn syrup in everything. Stevia is an artificial sweetener. Anything that is artificial is not good for you. Did they have stevia in the Himalayan highlands? Were they using any type of sweetener? Y'all just cannot accept that we had ancestors that imprinted on our DNA, right? So y'all still drinking coffee too? Whew. Let me just put it this way. Y'all are willing to die for food. Not work for it. You're willing to die for food. How do you know your next packet of stevia ain't gonna be the one that takes you out? Y'all think that all this shit is harmless. We have shown, your body has shown you that the shit that you're eating is far from harmless. And y'all still playing around, still trying to negotiate with the one vessel your spirit has to reside in for your tongue. y'all are willing to continue to have something in your life that hurts you. And it's coming from, your illness is directly related to your kitchen. Your illness that you're walking around with, taking all those drugs in your little brown bottles for, that comes from your kitchen. You bought that shit. You paid for it. You paid for your illness. You bought an illness. You didn't think about that, huh? Because nobody held you down and forced you to eat none of this shit. So everything that you're suffering through right now is a consequence and a repercussion of the shit you choose to put in your mouth. All jokes aside, y'all still talking about stevia. Ain't nobody talking about no stevia. If it says it's harmful to you, why are we talking about it? There's nothing to talk about. That'd be like you wanting to have a conversation with me about a dude that's dotting your eye and punching you in the gut. Let's talk about him. What's there to talk about? He's hurting you. He's a non-motherfucking factor. I don't want to talk about him. He beats you up and you go home to him every night. You can't talk to me about that toxic relationship you have. Y'all are treating food like you treat humans. You're treating food the way you treat humans, but you let food slide. There's been no human on the planet that has given you the autoimmune diseases that you have. But you cut off humans in a heartbeat. Let somebody be toxic in your eyes. I don't talk to her, she toxic. But somebody's telling you what foods are toxic to you, and you're like, but what? Well, how can we have it in moderation? See how crazy that sounds? So you want an abusive relationship in moderation. What does that even look like? He only hits you on Tuesday and Thursday? So let's get to 100,000 so I can go make my beneficial dinner. Because I don't associate with things that hurt me. I don't eat foods that hurt me. I don't put foods in my body that don't benefit me. I don't have people in my life that don't benefit me. I don't have conversations with people that don't benefit me. You got to start asking yourself when you're looking at this plate of food in front of you, what's in that for me? What's in it for me? And me does not include your tongue. This food that y'all love so much is only on your tongue for 5 seconds, if that. Well, you know, if you're chewing it longer, it might be on your tongue for a longer time. But it's on your tongue for 5 fucking seconds, and then it's in your body for days. Wreaking havoc, swelling it up, breaking it out, causing your gut to leak, inviting in unfriendly bacteria that messes up your digestive system. It's been on your tongue for 5 seconds, but it's in your body for days, messing it up. Thank you. Are y'all tired of playing? Because your body that you have today is a result of you playing yourself. You've been playing yourself your entire life. Not playing with yourself, playing yourself. Are y'all tired of playing yourselves? So, I will see y'all tomorrow. Come on to the altar. Put these hands on you. So, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do A, B. We'll go through all of them tomorrow. Because we're going to be off on Saturday and Sunday so y'all can watch the football game. And I can watch Rihanna for those 15 minutes. Make sure y'all go get y'all list. That's the donation plate. At least when you donate to me, you get something from it. Oh, and don't forget my birthday's next week. So go buy me a birthday cake. It's on my Linktree. Show your appreciation and celebrate my birthday with me and buy me a birthday cake. It's set up on my Linktree to buy me a birthday cake. I gotta figure out what kind of birthday cake I'm gonna make for myself. Sweet potato? We'll figure it out. Okay? So I love y'all. Please eat yourselves well. And I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye. You'll be here for my birthday because I'll be here for my birthday. We're going to be celebrating together. Bloop. Let's see if it saves it. You see how it's doing? I've hit the button already. It's timing. 2 little dots are on the screen. Do y'all see them or is it just me? It's not even logging out, which means it probably hasn't recorded it. Now it's doing it. Okay, bye guys.